All right, here's what I'm getting at, man, when I say you can't prove a surge. We don't know how many people had COVID in the aggregate number. What I'm saying is, you're trying to do math and claim that there's a surge, but you don't have all the salient data points. Meaning this, we know how many people we've tested. We know how many people have tested positive. We know how many people have tested negative. However, what we don't know is the delta for what the total virus rate in the population at large is. So here's what I'm saying as to why there's no surge, or at least that you can't demonstrably say there is a surge. I live in Kansas. COVID became a significant issue, 90 days ago, end of February, beginning of March. About in the town I live in, the county I live in the ex-burbs of Kansas City, there was really nowhere to get testing other than if you were sick and went to see the doctor or you ended up in the hospital and they did the testing in the ER or something. There was nowhere to just go get testing until recently. So, a certain number, X people, 45, 60 days ago, 30 days ago, had COVID in Leavenworth County, Kansas. Many of whom didn't even know it because apparently the vast majority of these cases are asymptomatic. About 3 weeks ago, there was a drive-in, as far as I know, free testing with results in 10 minutes or something, set up in the parking lot at the Walmart here in Leavenworth 3 mornings a week. A significant number of people have gone to that testing. A number of the people that went to that testing, a number I don't know, tested positive. But do we have an actual increase in the infection rate because now we're doing more testing? Or do we have an increase in the known viral load in the population? Now, if a state the size of Texas, 25 million people as a pool of people, or Florida's 18 million, whatever it is, has a testing increase significantly across the state with that many people in the pool, and has a rate of confirmed cases increase 400, 500, 600 people, 300 people, in that kind of range on a daily basis, we really haven't determined that we don't actually have a surge. We have more detailed, more accurate assessment of what the probably overall long-term caseload has been for months. But now we know more about it because we have more data points, because now Texas is testing, I don't know, let's just say 20,000 people a day, where 45 days ago they were testing 10,000 people a day. If you had the same exact rate of infection and you were testing 10,000 people a day out of 25 million a month ago, and you're testing 20,000 people a day out of 25 million now, with the same exact, still imprecisely known total infection rate across that 25 million people of, say, let's just say 1%, mathematically, given a little bit of time, we're going to see twice as many cases. But that doesn't mean that something that was done ancillary to testing has resulted in an increased spread of the virus. That's why you cannot demonstrably and definitively say that there is a surge. When you say a surge, the implication of that, well, shit, explicitly what you're saying is, oh my God, the governor's letting people go back to restaurants and now more people are getting the virus. Are they? Or are we only becoming aware of more people having the virus because of increased testing, simpler tests, better turnaround times, more precise tests? And you can't show that that's not the case. And with the range we've got, with the low starting number of cases and a still relatively low number of cases, 5, 6, 7,000 cases a week out of 25,000 people is, not to sound crass and uncaring, effectively meaningless. So, there's no surge, man. Or it's highly unlikely, going towards improbable, that there's an actual surge, as in more people are catching this virus on a daily basis in Texas now than were catching it on a daily basis in Texas 45 days ago. You can't show that. Nice try, though. Have a nice day.